Rangers 1, Club Brugge 3. Welcome back to Fog Football. And where'd I begin? I need to do double duty here. Jambo Bear, he's still in party mode for his team top of the league, so he will not be joining me. Also known as sleep deprived for the night shift, and he's not long up. He's only just caught what happened to Rangers. He didn't actually see what happened to Rangers. I seen it. Another guy that seen it was Russell Martin, right? And he turned around and said something in the post-match interview, right? That I know we should be getting into the game, but I actually feel like this needs addressed. I actually put a tweet out about it. So what did Russell Martin say? He said something along the lines of, "I can't impact the game from the sidelines. Once the game plan is in place, it's in place, and we've seen that in the second half when they came out and executed the game plan." This guy is sitting there trying to say that he can't execute or change a game or execute different plans, different visions from the sidelines. Then what's he doing there? I tweeted, Russell Martin just said he can't impact the game from the sidelines. Then what the fuck is he doing there then? I feel defeated, man. I actually just feel defeated with this Russell Martin guy. I mean, the title of my stream is Sack Him Tonight. Losers, the lot of them. And I'll read a couple of comments out here before we actually get into the game of football. Eager Fanny and Mikey Poor. Comical Academicals FC. St Mirren at the weekend. Must win game for Russell Martin. What happens if Russell Martin loses to St Mirren, folks? What actually happens if that takes place? It could very easily well happen. Is there any positives for Rangers? No. I am not going to sit here and trying to spin, the second half. I mean, I said my review here, we won the second half 1-0, but that's not a positive. That's only a positive if winning the second half 1-0 actually leads you to winning the game or something like that. Winning the second half 1-0 and still getting beat 3-1 on the night's unacceptable. Even if this was away in Belgium, it would be unacceptable, man. Rocket. I seen somebody on Instagram, right? I can't even remember who it was, but they commented something like, after years of being able to play domestically, Russell Martin has successfully made us being unable to play in Europe as well as domestically. So we're good in either now. And I know it's actually insane. Club Brugge didn't even have that many shots in the game of football. It's weird, like that. Oh, we had 15 to their 10. We actually had a lot more XG, but like Scott Arfield and Al McGregor, I'm not bothered about XG. It's pathetic. But the crucial thing, Club Brugge are having 10 shots and 7 on target. We had 15 and 1 on target. And it's unacceptable, man. Unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable, man. I don't even know where to go. I don't even want to talk about this game. But we have to. De Giga should have his contract ripped up for the first goal. Between Butland and him, I mean, I know it's obviously more. It's obviously more De Giga's fault than Butland's, right? But it's like there's too much of that in this Rangers team, where they're just pass the blame onto somebody else, or let somebody else take responsibility. In an ideal world, De Giga would sprint back and Jack Butland would sprint out at full pace, and hopefully by the time they actually hit each other, one of them would clear it. But no, both of them just pass responsibility onto the other one. And again, it's like 5% Butland's fault and it's 95% De Giga's fault, and he should have his contract ripped up. And I'm not being too harsh with that, folks. I just think that's how bad it was. And is anyone going to sit here and dispute that with me? No. It was that. On the verge, just sinking to the floor and going to bed on the floor, because that's where my expectations are. But it's like every single game there's a mistake or a goal that's worse than the previous one. And you thought that Alloa goal was bad. Their first goal. Oh my days, man. This is 100 times worse. I don't even know what to say about this, man. So all this ball over the top, the Giga's getting onto it, just stop. But him and Butland look at each other like, oh fuck. Butland's caught in no man's land, and then here, fair play to Fermont or whatever. just chips it over him into the back of the net. Great finish. Can't even dispute it. Right, really really good finish. That's what you get at this level though. And then they make it 2-0 with Spilliers for the corner. Again, just awful defending. So no marking. You've got like five blue shirts marking hee haw. What are we doing? Honestly, man, like seriously, what are we doing at this stage of the game? And then they make it 3-0 in the 20th minute with McKelly. That's when people walked out. I'm seeing Chris Sutton tweet about it. Oh, I thought Rangers don't do walking away. We're just getting the piss ripped out of us every season now. Honestly, it's rock bottom apart from the COVID season, it has been disgusting for too long. And with this Fegan FUD in the dugout, it's going to get worse. I mean, he's sitting there speaking after the game like, oh, almost speaking as if it was all right. It's like, oh, it was good performance in the end, the second half, and oh, I can't impact it for the sidelines. Once they got up to the game, and not the biggest fuck you for Russell Martin is, folks. It's at half time because he doesn't even make a substitution. Club Brugge are making subs at half time, but we can't. And I actually think the subs we made, pretty much every single one of them, were for the better. Tav, Asgard, Igamani, Lyle Cameron, and Mikey Moore. 5 guys have all got a case to start. Now here, I don't want James Tavernier anywhere near this team. I don't. I think he should have been booted out long ago. Is he worse than Max Aarons? No, Max Aarons to me is worse than Tav because at least Tav offers something going forward. Max Aarons offers an early grave watching him defend. I mean, that's all he offers. Yeah, I mean, the first half we had a couple of half chances, but like I said, no shots on target till we got our goal. Mikoma crosses it into Danilo. It's a good cross. Danilo scores. I'm not going to big up Danilo here. Danilo's pish. One of the worst signings we've ever made, pound for pound. So yeah, disgraceful. And that first 20 odd minutes, that's as bad as ever. Yeah, we've all sat here, folks, and seen bad games before. That was, to me, that was worse than the Liverpool one. See the Liverpool one? You're against a top European side, 5-star, different gravy, and we had a defence of James Sands and Leon King. It was a bad night, right? They can happen. It was a collapse, right? To me, that first 20 odd minutes in this game is just, it's so much worse. I don't even know where to go, man. Yeah, we had the disallowed goal, and Mignolet saying in his interview post-match, well, as long as I've got one hand on the ball, I knew VAR was going to disallow it. Since when's that been a rule? Since you have one hand on the ball? What? That is I don't even know where to go, man. But again, like I said, my review, I'm not going to greet too much with the Gazma disallowed goal. I thought he was brilliant tonight, but it's unacceptable. You can't be going 3-0 down and then start playing football. I don't even know where to go. Could have had a penalty in the last minute. It wasn't a penalty for me. I mean, I've seen them given. Maybe if this was against Dundee or Alloa, they might have gave it, but not in the Champions League. But yeah, just rock bottom, man. Honestly, I said we'd win 2-1 or we'd lose 5-0. Somewhere in the middle, wasn't it? And I didn't want it to be in the middle, folks, but it is in the middle. And what did the Jambo Bear text? This is what he said when he woke up. Coefficient Cup is deed. Tell you what, the Coefficient Cup is taking a hell of a beating, but what is there to say, man? What is there to say? What are people? I don't even know. I'll read out a couple of comments on my channel here, just to pad out the rest of this video, because what is there to... no good, man. Honestly, it feels like rock bottom here. I say it feels like it is rock bottom. Some Celtic fan here, I hope you all are suffering. What made you say that? We are all suffering, man. Just brutal. Just brutal. Like, even despite losing a lot of players over the last couple of years, it's like the same frailties remain. Look at last season at Ibrox, man. I mean, I made a video about Gary Neville earlier talking about, Ibrox, this ferocious ground. You had to work hard to win there. No, you don't. Not anymore. That's a fucking myth, man. See now, man, we're getting teams like Alba turning up thinking they've got a decent chance of causing us. feels like rock bottom, folks. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Rangers 1, Club Brugge 3. Is the tie over? Yeah. Danilo, rank rotten. Diamondi, disgusting. De Giga, disgusting. John Suter, bomb scare. Max Aarons, pish. Joe Rothwell, wank. Ant-Man, I think all the goodness has been coached out of him in 2 weeks. And then we've got Gazma, who's like the only person in that team that can hold his head up, apart from a few subs here or there. So, yeah, leave your thoughts down below. Rock bottom for Rangers, and it could be about 6 next week in Bruges. It really could be.